Oh my God.
Fame name, that's insane.
Yesterday.
In case the movies get insane. You need a ruby, the kind of jewelry that's from the rain. I'm just here to remind you, but never mommy, man. I'm here to remind you where you come from. All this peace retreat is lame done. You can never get rid of me. I live in you. Both of our fire fin you.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers.
We got 88 speed all across the board, man. And you got Stephon Anthony, 86 speed. Picked him up in free agency, huh?
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl.
Cash stupid. First play of the game. Throw in step.
Losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter. They've got the football back.
Back, bro.
Following the interception here, Mariota looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Harris, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right.
I ain't even see this in the
but he's not one of the more dynamic guys.
And this will be caught at the 30.
What kind of defense is that, Cash? It don't matter, though. Let go.
A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
What kind of defense? There was.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch,
I mean, do it really
how
matter
about the
when
run
you're running
after
that
to
play?
get it to the end zone?
Prater for the extra point.
So that's
It's
YouTube
now a
too, man.
7-0 game.
No, I'm just
Here's
saying.
Prater now set to kick it away.
That play just work on any defense.
Yeah.
This will be taken to the
So I
back of
don't
the
even
end
know what play
zone.
he
And no
PA
run back
deep
here.
out.
This will be a touchback, and it comes
no,
out to the
I thought it was
25-yard
it.
line.
Nah,
The
a PA deep
49er
out.
offense now making their way out onto the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I don't even know who he is.
They'll run for the first time with
Ruben Foster laid that wood. Man, this nigga gonna get hurt, though.
And now second down.
That boy be laying that wood out there.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an
23.
elite linebacker.
Yeah.
What that means is his ability to
Might
read,
be a third
react,
for
and
Ruben
make a
Foster,
play.
man.
But on that one,
What
he
now?
looked like one of those guys.
I give you a
And he'll
second
work his
one.
way across the 30
Spend
to
it.
the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. But it's brought in by Washington. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards on the
What you
pickup there,
spinning
and
for?
also a first down.
I already know the results of that one. That's gonna be nasty. That one gonna be ugly real fast. Let me see that remote.
A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly.
Oh, wow. Oh, this nigga didn't get tackled. They called him down. He broke free. That was a touchdown. Oh, wow.
What they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a play fake. Brady going up top.
Get you one, Reuben Foster. When you play, you cold, man. When dude play, man, he good.
These guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Good.
Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Playing in 3 minutes and 45 seconds, man. Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Flush to his right. Turn that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Mariota on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And all the way to the opposite 48. A big play, Mariota to Davis, and even 40 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Off the play fake, Mariota. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, it chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he's got Lockett. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On second down, Mariota again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
I threw it. Oh.
And he is into the
Oh. It went straight through him.
A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Man, I ain't doing that, man.
Extra point.
Hey, go look at my last touchdown. The one that made it 14-0. No, it like went straight to his linebacker. Yeah.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
I threw it straight to his linebacker, and the linebacker he ran right past it, and I scored a touchdown.
Washington. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26.
At like 110 or something.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half.
5.
This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Brady to throw on second down. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40
you see that?
now for 1st and 10.
Game broke, boy.
Second quarter now. Brandon
Game
Gaudin,
broke.
Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down.
Yeah. Man killing dude right now.
Yeah, Chan always get that big.
This
man. He
offense
always
finding
get
its
that
legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Man, wins. That's the advance after the advance.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington.
He wouldn't tackle. If he wouldn't do a high point pass, he may have could have scored a touchdown.
It's a
right
pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
He went and tackled that running back, the blitzer.
'49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Now the pitch comes to Ingram, and he stopped immediately there. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I just came up clutch again. 11 kills while Chan had 1. Oh
Now Brady throwing on second down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On third and long, it's Brady. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Eric Rayweather be doing all this stuff. What are you doing, Kay?
I don't know what the fuck. He did that the first play of the game. Interception.
4th and 23, and he not kicking a field goal.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Going for the deep ball. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Kevin King with a pick. And he's
had a dude wide open.
Wide open, bro. My responsibility.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
I got some deep backs out here. Hey, I got one. Byron Jones, get your interception, play. Second. I've been saying a second. Nobody.
First down, Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be ripped down by the face mask at the end of this.
Oh.
That's going to add 15 more.
Send it, man. Swag, we doing that deal after this? Man, I said swag, bro.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
I'm getting
from the gun, Mariota.
Rico
fighting through pressure. Here comes
and a second for
Mario had it jarred loose. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hurt Mariota, man.
What? I can't be taking too many hits with him.
Motion Washington over.
Throw it to Lockett.
To throw Mariota. Flush to his right.
I know all this dude YouTube plays.
This complete to Lockett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Mariota, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep.
Oh!
Inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen, that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. In for the score. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Man, y'all get that nigga.
So how many leagues you in?
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And not a whole lot doing there, as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
No.
Didn't happen on that play.
He ain't giving up. He ain't giving up JJ. Trust me, he ain't giving up him.
Nah, JJ.
2 minutes to go here in the first half.
JJ, my cheese man.
My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this.
He stretched the defense, man. Man, you don't see all that.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
What them North Carolina Tar Heels looking like?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and
Boy,
come
I
out and
can't
start
even
the
tell
third
you the
quarter.
last time I saw
But things don't
score
improve
on here.
fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
Prater for the extra point. And the route is on here.
What I do? Hold on, what you say, Swag?
I ain't say nothing.
Oh, yeah, it seems like I always get a few of those. It's just like, as soon as they fumble, you got to have a guy right there, bro. Well, they not doing it.
Shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Hey, what?
This fielded a few yards into the
Hey,
end zone.
Clarence, why you breathing so hard, big dog?
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time.
I know that joke ain't doing North Carolina game.
Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Ryan Kerrigan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
What did you do last night, man?
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You took Chad with you?
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining.
You got previous play on? What's the play?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brady. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
I know he's
the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Three ain't overwhelming. I mean, it is, but if you in 11 and you down to 3, that ain't overwhelming. He's still in about 5.
They're in at this stage of the game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, no doubt.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Flushed out right.
What's the play?
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that to get their confidence fully back. But
stick your hand out right there on that block. See if you can pull them down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota.
If you go to 42-0 in the second quarter.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Mariota. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that.
Don't get over to get man to man, huh?
Careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Throwing for his line back, and he's got him complete.
This man, he's steady doing that strip ball shit. He's steady getting penalties.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A first down throw for Mariota. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. As his guys are in for 6. And the Falcons add on. Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw on 2nd down. Brady. That's caught over the middle by Seals-Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Me?
Brady now on first down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield.
Madden, it's a formation on the game, big dog.
Back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right?
Man.
In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. From midfield, here's Brady. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The Niners on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot before half for Brady. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Who?
You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear
by the time we have to
leave the booth.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
One.
Mariota on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game.
Hey, Mariota.
Those guys to protect him.
Can we get you hit, bruh?
One, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And they loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On 3rd down, Mariota. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play on 3rd down for the Falcons. 52 yards.
One.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
From the red zone now, Mariota. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. And
Nigga, stop dropping balls.
Nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
The fuck?
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Now he'll escape to his left. He may try and run, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Marcus Mariota. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons continue to pour it on.
Stat gang. Yeah, that's him. 35-0. 3rd, 5 minutes, 6 minutes left.
Mariota now. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Hey! Yeah.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons add on.
Brendan, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Here's a look at the 49ers.
Who are you talking about?
Make their way out for the first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Brady will try again on second down. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught.
Rookie.
And all the way down to the
Just snatched on, rookie.
A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 17. Brady, and he's going to go down again.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's 1st down from the 42.
You got 4. You got 4. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1, 1. 1, 1.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now he's going to go. This is caught inside the 15. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 48 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here, back to the 2. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Mariota. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. James Washington with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. On the return, it's Washington.
Ooh.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Ingram at tailback. He's got it running left. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down.
Ah!
Ebron with it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Brady now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
What?
Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go!
They get it to him running left. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Steps away to his left. His throw incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. On 2nd down, Mariota again. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Able to find Harris, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and put it in.
Oh, good play.
Intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
20! Wait, 20! 10! Let's go one more! Hey, Alabama.
Now Brady got to have this one. And this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Mariota now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. On the return, it's Washington. return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Keep your poise.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Ingram. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
20, 220. Wide, twitch it. Hey, it's right. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Twitch it. 42, flags 42. Hey, here I come. Hey, twitch it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mariota here to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But that's what virtual guys on the screen will have to face each other after this one.
He goes that. It was 1 second on the clock. It's 1 second on the clock, bro. 4th quarter,
The
man.
defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3.
Stat game.
Next week as they host
Mariota
the
MVP.
Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
He's sorry. I didn't run the ball one time with my running back. Oh, yes, I did. I don't remember doing that, though. Swag got me on mute. Clarence sleep. What?
Somebody call for the queen.
Who that? Kobe against who? Man, Mariota throw power just went up again.
Calling, ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My presence disgusting. Look like a Hoffman and go get to Dustin. Yeah, they take so much. Go clean my crown. They don't make a sound. Money goes on these. White paint on my toes. When I see that new Bay alert, gonna be mad. Jumping
the streets on my back. Carry it like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning. Skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sister by the morning. I got on the morning. The rats keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a vision. My shawty pulling up with a real bad. You too. Dripping my swag. Tag on. I got it in the bag now. Getting all type of cash. I'm a general true.
8 TDs in one game. Goodness gracious.
She kept going for it in his own territory, making it easy. Shit.
You still streaming? You gonna shoot? Anybody wanna shoot?
Yeah, let's shoot.